Hey guys, Ren here bringing you another video from Savage Gaming. Today in this video we're going to be going over the skulls and terminals in chronological order, so make it easy for you to follow along. First skull is going to be our iron skull. It's right at the very beginning of the first level, the Pillar of Autumn. Hop out of your cryo chamber, go on to the back, you're going to see these blue pillars here, and it's right here right away. First thing you do, before you even leave the first room, you got your iron skull. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter the difficulty for this game. You can be on easy, you can be on legendary, it doesn't matter. The skulls and terminals all will pop up. Only condition is that you must be on the new graphics in order for everything to render. So your first terminal, it's going to be right here on the bridge. It's to find keys. There it is, Terminal 1.
Can you hear me? On the left. Are you alright? Can you move?
Moving on, we're on to our second level. This is going to be Halo. You're going to find our mythic skull. Again, hop out of your drop pod, go all the way to the back until you see this large rock here, and you'll find your second skull, which is mythic, just sitting in the water. Continue on through the level. You'll go up to the first main structure. It's going to be a little bit of a fight. A couple of drop ships, lots of enemies. Shoot them all off. Get your warthog. Find it's easier to use the warthog to get this next one. I also recommend being in the old graphics for this, as it will be much easier to see the terrain as you traverse through. So just scale the side of this wall here, cliff, whatever you wish. And once you get to the end of this last tree, hop on out. Again, make sure you're in new graphics. I forgot for a moment. And you find your next skull, and this is blue. Continuing on to the very next area, to your causeway. Rather than diving across the gap, moving forward, just drive on down to the bottom here, and you're going to find another glowing terminal. This is terminal number 2. Alright, so now we're on the next level, Truth and Reconciliation. This one we're going to find our foreign skull. This one's really easy, so as we're waiting for Cortana to open the door, and they throw a couple of more covenants at us, you're going to go ahead and kill these guys off. Mainly what you're waiting for is the 2 hunters to come out of this back door behind us. So just keep killing things until you see them. There they are. Easily slip past them. Much easier on easy. Go ahead and pick that up. That's your foreign skull. Silly young boys. They ain't smart, are they? Okay, anyways. Terminal number 3. This is going to be into our next room. It's a little bit further on in the level. You see we're actually on Legendary. We're just kind of picking things up as we went. So, anyways, as you clear this room out, you're going to see this platform up here. The terminal is actually going to be on the top of it. This will be the 3rd terminal, so go ahead and head up there. Bright and flashing, hard to miss. Go ahead and grab it. Your next one is going to be on the Silent Cartographer, so as you start to level up again, hop out of your Pelican and turn around. Head on down to the beach, you're going to see this rockway here. You're just going to make your way up the back of it, and at the very end, you'll find your next skull, which is going to be the Famine. Again, nice and easy, just a little bit of a hike. Enjoy the scenery. Okay, same level, just ahead a little bit more once we find our 2 hunters, the first set of them. It's going to be our 4th terminal. So again, remember that you are in the new graphics, and so you do see it on the bottom of this structure here. There it is, it's nice and glowing. That'll be the 4th terminal for you. Okay, so Bandana, probably the most notorious and the trickiest skull in the game. I prefer and recommend doing this maybe with a co-op partner and using the Bandana skull. Co-op so you can spawn on each other, and Bandana so unlimited grenades to make that grenade jump. And once you do, obviously you can see where I went, go to the very end, and there's your Bandana skull. Next level, we're on the Assault of the Control Room. This is going to be our Fog skull. It's going to be in our first larger room here, where you can see this giant mass in the middle. Again, I do recommend doing this with a partner and the Bandana skull. Unlimited grenades, spawn on each other as a mistake. This one's going to be another grenade jump, hence jump. Might take a couple of tries at it. Whoever gets it, it's fine. Alright, big boy's going to step into play. He's going to drop his grenade down here. Simple little grenade jump up here. 1, 2 into the next middle structure, and there you go, you have it. Fog skull. Still, try it. Okay, a little further ahead, once we get to the bridge, you're going to see these Banshees here. Try to get the first one. If not, do not be discouraged. There is a second one just there. Kill off those guys. You can actually jump down on that spine if you're daring enough and know how to take the fall damage. If not, simply fly the Banshee on down. It's going to be in the bottom of the spine here, and you're going to find your 5th terminal. Hop on out if you can't wiggle down, as I clearly could not. Again, be sure to be on your new graphics or you will not see it. This is your 5th terminal. Alright, that was a little ruthless and unnecessary, but also okay. Anyways, continuing on, once you see those hunters, you know you're going the right way. You're just going to travel through this causeway. You're going to find your malfunctions. Head into this room, kill off whatever you need to. And this one's kind of a suicide mission going for this skull. But that's okay. So jump on down to this pillar, and once you are, you're going to see your next skull in front of you. This is malfunction. But there is nowhere else to go from there. Okay, let's go to 343 Guilty Spark. This is Recession. So again, at the very beginning of the level, you're going to run all the way down until you see the opening where you actually go into the level. Rather than doing that, stay up on the outer ridge. You'll see a turret here, and then drop down to these trees. Make a slow little slide, and you're going to see your Recession skull. Pick that up, and continue on. So terminals number 6 is what's coming up next. This is towards the end of the map, when you're on your final elevator, as it's taking you up. Once you get to the elevator, simply start it, and then jump off of it. And you'll know you can even see it as you're in this room. So here's our elevator. It's a final one. Drop off of it, land on top of the doorway. And there you go, you have your next one, terminal number 6. I don't read much, but we're in the library. This one's going to be our Black Eye skull. Very beginning again, you can grenade jump this, or if you have a partner, you know, it's always fun to just say, hey, head on over there. Simple little jump, that was fairly easy. Get yourself into this vents here. Use your flashlight and come up, and it appears right in front of you. Nice Black Eye. Terminal 7, still the same level. This is going to be about halfway through the mission. Once you get to your 2nd level, you'll see it all the way across. Again, I was actually running this on Legendary, so it was necessary to kill those things. You can do quick little speed jumps over top of these inner pillars here. Crouch jumps, as you will. And there you go, you got terminal number 7. Eye patch, one more skull for us here. So this is at the very end of the level, 3rd level. So rather than stepping onto the middle pentagon to end the game, go all the way around, make this crazy long run, and at the very end you're going to find your eye patch skull. There it is. You see the middle pentagon that we went around? Again, if you did stand on that, that would end the game. Here we are on 2 Betrayals. Terminal number 8. Probably one of the most simplest ones here in this game too. You start the level off, head to the back of the ring that you're standing on, and it'll be there flashing away at you. Same map. We're going to be going after the Pinata Skull. So this is at the very end of the level. You've already done everything, flown through everything. Rather than going up there to hit the final thing, we're going to go up to this upper landing where earlier there was turrets and such shooting back at you. Just simply take your Banshee, fly on down here. Once you land on it, it'll be right there in the center looking back at you. And this is your Pinata Skull. Alright, we all know keys got real ugly in this game. That's okay. Terminal number 9 is going to be on that map. This one's back in the same room as we found our one from earlier, Truth and Reconciliation, terminal number 3. Rather than being up top where keys is, it's going to be down in the gutter here. Turn on your new graphics, and there it is, flashing at you. Terminal number 9. Alright, now we're on the mob. Terminal number 10. So this is once we get into the room here, where you gotta find your ladder or jump up the pillars. I prefer the ladder, it's pretty simple. She still hasn't found the ladder. That's okay. So go ahead, kill off these sentinels, get them out of your way. And in this room here, it's going to be your final terminal. Terminal number 10. Checking my surroundings, looking both ways. There she is. Alright, we got some pretty awful driving here. Although I've seen worse. This is going to be our last one, our final one, Grunt Birthday Party Skull. So as you're continuing through, you're going to come here where you see Foehammer. They're going to ask you to wait. Doesn't matter. Foehammer never makes it. You can spend this a little bit of extra time. Park your Warthog here, right at the edge. Enough that you can jump on, but also enough that you can get out without dropping to your impending doom. Hop on top of your Warthog. Simple little crouch jumps onto this pillar. Run down to the edge, and there's your final one. Grunt Birthday Party Skull. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was very helpful. Be sure to like, subscribe, and any comments as you wish at the bottom. And have a wonderful day and happy hunting.
Something big's about to happen.